What's up, y'all? I had to do it. I never saw this movie before. I wanted to see a comparison of 1984 Supergirl to today's Supergirl. And I'm telling you, it was 1984 cinema, I must tell you. It had Faye Dunaway in it. She was the criminal. She was some kind of witch type person. She could do spells. She did all this, this wild stuff. It had Lucy Lane in there. It had Jimmy Olsen in there. Who else was in this movie? Of course, you had Kara, but she came from Argo to retrieve this little this weapon, not a weapon, but a power source that was lost by her father. Somehow it made its way from Argo to Earth. Argo was never destroyed, so I don't know what the deal is, but I also wanted to see if this movie was a, was made from a comic book story from a Supergirl story. But I was told that that's a big fat no. It was not. It was an original story made up, for Supergirl. It also showed Christopher Reeves. He wasn't in the movie, but it had a picture. Lucy Lane had one in her dorm room, a poster of him, and she was like, so she recognized that was her cousin. So this was in that universe. I don't know if they ever made a movie where they were on the same in the same movie together. I don't think that ever happened, but I know there was four Superman movies. I remember the first one. Special effects was like woo, 1984. It was 1984 too, but it was better than I thought, and I put this little picture beside me here to show that there's been a lot of this craziness about current Supergirl always, looking dirty. She, there's no sexiness, no prettiness to her. It's just goofy. But hey, this girl here, she got dirty too. And this Supergirl was played by Helen Slater. You know, she of course, when she first came to Earth, she had a glorious look, but she got dirty in this joint. She even got, there was some bloodshed in this movie. There was some curse words in this movie. There was some curse words. So this movie got busy, and I have to say it was pretty good. If someone was to watch it today, they're gonna say, "Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous." But you got to remember the time that this movie was in. Once again, this movie was made in 1974. I'm sorry, 1984. 1984. So I was a junior in high school. So, but anyway, wanted to just see the comparison. She came to Earth. It was really kind of like fairy tale-ish in a way. It started out that way, but then the story started to get some meat to it, and it got better. Um, I've never watched this movie before. I always saw it and I was like, I am not gonna watch that movie. But like I said, I'm getting into my DC. I'm getting into DC now. I really want to see DCU succeed, and just want to kind of learn a little bit. Watch some of these movies I never watched. I mean, I'm sure there's people out here that claim they are DC heads to the hilt. I promise you, there's ones out there and they've never seen this. So, go figure. But anyway, hey, little reaction. I mean, is it something that am I sorry I watched it? I feel I wasted my time. No, I watched the movie. It is what it was. It is what it was. But if I had to give it a score or best out of four, I'd give it a 2.5. Above average. It was entertaining. It was entertaining. Is it anything by today's standards? No. But I'm telling you, Millie Alcock once again, I know this is a reaction to this movie, but I just wanted to take the time to say that Millie Adcock did her thing, and that movie was not bad. I just think it might not have been the best choice to introduce Supergirl uh, from the DCU to the world. Sorry about that little drop there. Um, Outside of that, I just feel as though, hey, shame on y'all that know y'all like it, but y'all just trying to get clicks. That's what I want to say there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. Till next time, peace out.